Hello everyone and welcome back to another software review video. Today we are going to review next step, which is going to help you to create processes to enhance your business experience and make things easier. So without wasting our time, now let us get started. So to get started, at first log in using your user ID and password. Click on the login button and choose a Google account and you can log in. So this is the central dashboard of getnextstep.io. So you can see the UI is simple and user friendly. Uh, in the central dashboard, you can see all the active processes and completed processes and overdue processes. And this is categorized into personal and team also. You can just run a process by clicking on a run or process button and the process will be successfully run. So let us try to create one process and let me demonstrate how you can create and run a process. So at first, to create a process, click on create/run and click on create process. And you can use a template or you can use AI to create a process automatically or you start from scratch. So at first we are going to start from scratch. So click on use a template because using templates is going to save a lot of time and you have a lot of templates. You can see a lot of templates are available here and total 31 templates are available in the different fields like customer success, finance, general, HR, IT, marketing, operations, project management, quality and compliance, and sales. So let me start with one of the template. For example, employee onboarding. So employee onboarding is the setup for HR paperwork. It is for the tracking of the employees' attendance and their progress. So you can click on preview to preview this particular template. So this is how the process is a comprehensive onboarding checklist to get new team members set up and productive. So it has a pre-arrival setup, then first day, then first week. So you can see these are different things like prepare workstation and equipment. So whenever a employee is in the onboarding phase, you can use this process and this can be used repeated. Basically, we are going to build processes and we need processes in corporate sector to program our repeated tasks, to automate our repeated tasks. Since employee onboarding is one of the repeated tasks in an organizations, a lot of new employee come and join and it will be hectic to the HR department to onboard them separately. So building a process will be easier and scale up the thing. So to use this template, click on use this template button and these templates can be used. Now you can see the template is being edited. So this is the editor page, and in the editor, everything is completely editable. For example, you can drag and drop tags here. Click on add button and add a tags. These are the helpful links like process settings, preview process, reports, export as PDF, help docs. But I am happy. You can add new section also, but I am happy with this particular template. So I'll just click on publish the template and it will be published. You can run this process also. This is the shareable link. So let me copy this link and then click on run this process. So you can just run this process. It is assigned to Mandeep Prasad sir because I don't have invited anyone. And you can share the process by email, and this is the shareable link. You can embed it in your website also. So this is how the process is going to work. So let me just open the shareable link. Just paste the link. So this is the employee onboarding. Click on the start button, and you are going to the onboarding process. So this is how this process runs. So overall progress is 0% because you have to prepare a workstation. So click on prepare a workstation. And then at first you have to assign the computer serial number. So let it be the serial number. Then equipment type. So let it be laptop, desktop, or laptop plus monitor. So I'm choosing desktop and then click on complete task. So you can see one task is completed and whenever I cut this, you can see 13% overall progress is shown here. So this is how the task runs. And in the dashboard, you can see all the tasks, for example, employee onboarding and active, and no due date is here. You can just edit the due date also. And let me open this particular, and you can just complete this. So this is good, and anyone can use this particular process, and this is basically good. So in this way, you can just use a template. So now let me show you how you can create a process by using AI. So because in different organizations, there are different needs. For example, if I'm working in a school, so I want to uh, add something for onboarding of a teacher. So teacher, teacher onboarding, and then you have to write the prompt, for example, create a process for onboarding of a teacher in school as a new employee, and click on generate with AI, and it will create a process with the help of AI. So here AI is completely customized because AI is being used to create a process, not like generative AI that AI is going to create a content. So you can see how fast it works. So this is the pre-employment preparation, document submission and verification, then employment contract signing, workplace setup, and first day and orientation, then IT and system access setup. And you can add sections also, but I am very much fine with this particular thing. So I'll just click on publish button, and this particular process will also be published. So let me copy this link and then click on run this process, and let us don't add a due date, and let me just paste the link. So click on start button, and so in every phase, for example, document submission, so click on document verified and complete task. Then you have this employment contract signing. So employment contract signing also, and workspace is ready. Then just click on workspace ready, and it says to prepare workspace for teacher, including desk, computer, and teaching materials. So complete this task. And first day and orientation is here. So you have to enter the orientation date. You can see, you can choose the date from calendar. Then you can write the comments for the orientation. It was good. And then you can hit the post button and click on complete task. So this is how it works, and access guaranteed. So you have to set up all the IT, and access was guaranteed, and access was did, and click on complete task. And in this way, you can complete a particular task. And now let us take a look at the central dashboard. And in the central dashboard, you can see in the active processes. Let me just refresh this because so one is completed. This is teacher onboarding, and it is 100% complete. So you can open and see all the works has been done. And you have the options to export also. You can just click on export button and export this particular as PDF, and then you can share this PDF to anyone in the organization. You can also add employees in this particular process, and then another option is that you have to create the process from scratch. So building a process from scratch is also not a hectic thing. You just have to drag and drop icons, and it is simple. In the search button, you can search for processes, because if you are running a lot of processes, then it may be hectic to find you a process by scrolling. So you just enter the name of the process and you can search. Then you have this inbox. So in the inbox, you will get all the messages that you will be getting all the comments and all the tasks assigned, because you are going to invite a lot of employees, basically all the employees of your organization. Then in the active processes tab, you can see all the active processes in the active and completed and overdue. Then you have the scheduled processes. So upcoming processes will appear in the scheduled processes uh, menu, and you can schedule a process by clicking on schedule process. Then you have this process library. So this process library is basically all the completed and every process will be available here to see. And in the help docs, you can just get the tutorial that how you can use get nextstep.io, and everything is here. So you no need to bother, just go in the help button and you can see how you can use get next step IO. So now let us take a look at the pricing plan of get next IO. So I hope they are keeping the pricing plan as good as possible. So the pricing plan is divided into three tier, uh, and the tier is basically divided into the number of creator. For example, one creator plan is going to cost $10 per month. Three creators plan is going to cost $30 per month, and five creator plans is going to cost $50 per month. And the free trial is valid for 14 days, so you can use the free trial and explore all the features free of cost, and then you can move to the paid plan. So there is no thing like that. They will just ask to pay you amount first and then you have to use. They work on the simple step and simple feature that you have to use a free trial, just explore the feature, and if you think it is good, then you can just buy the paid plan. So I want to thank the developers and thank you very much for watching this video.